The night sky, scattered with tiny points of light, is more than just a beautiful sight. It's a glimpse into the unimaginable vastness of the universe. Each star you see is a burning sphere of nuclear fire, some as close as a few light years away, others so distant that their light has traveled millions, even billions of years just to reach your eyes. But what if I told you that everything visible in the sky, everything we've ever seen with our most powerful telescopes, is just a tiny fraction of what truly exists? The universe is so vast that even our best attempts to measure it fall short of capturing its true scale. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is just one of over 2 trillion galaxies that we know of, each containing hundreds of billions of stars, planets, and untold cosmic wonders. These galaxies don't just float aimlessly in space, they form enormous structures called superclusters, bound together by the invisible force of gravity. Beyond them, the cosmic web stretches like an intricate network, connecting everything in a vast, dynamic structure that is still expanding. And what lies beyond, we don't know. The observable universe is just the limit of what we can see, but the actual universe could be infinitely larger, perhaps even part of something greater. And yet, despite its incomprehensible size, you are a part of it. Every atom in your body, the carbon in your cells, the oxygen in your lungs, the iron in your blood, was forged in the heart of ancient stars that exploded long before Earth even existed. Those atoms traveled through space, became part of planets, oceans, and eventually life itself. You are made of the same elements that make up galaxies. You are not just in the universe is in you. So how do we even begin to grasp the sheer scale of this living cosmos? What does it mean to be part of something so unimaginably vast? Let's take a journey into the unknown and explore the wonders of the universe, the mysteries of its existence, and how, despite its staggering enormity, you are deeply connected to it all. Imagine standing on a beach picking up a single grain of sand. Now picture every grain on that beach. Then think about every grain of sand on every beach across the entire planet. As countless as they seem, they don't even come close to the number of stars in the observable universe. Scientists estimate that there are around 200 billion trillion stars, a number so vast that the human brain struggles to comprehend it. The distances in space are just as staggering. Light, the fastest thing in the universe, takes just over 1 second to reach the moon from Earth. Yet it takes 8 minutes to reach us from the Sun, 4 years from the nearest star, and a mind-boggling 2.5 million years to travel from the Andromeda Galaxy, our closest galactic neighbor. And that's just the beginning. Some of the galaxies we see in the night sky are so far away that their light has been traveling for more than 13 billion years, meaning we're seeing them as they were shortly after the birth of the universe itself. But even the observable universe, the part we can detect with our instruments, has limits. Scientists estimate that it's about 93 billion light-years across, meaning that if you could travel at the speed of light, it would take you 93 billion years to cross it. And yet, beyond that, space likely continues indefinitely, possibly containing an infinite number of galaxies and even parallel universes. The universe is not just vast, it's ever-expanding. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it's moving away from us. This means the universe is growing larger every second, stretching space itself. What this ultimately means for the future is still unknown. Will it expand forever? Will it eventually slow down? Or will it collapse back in on itself? For now, all we know is that we exist within something so unimaginably large that even our most powerful minds can only begin to grasp its scale. Everything we see in space, from distant galaxies to the cosmic microwave background radiation, the afterglow of the Big Bang, is limited by one simple fact: the speed of light. Because light takes time to travel, the farther we look into space, the deeper we're peering into the past. The most distant objects we've ever detected are over 13 billion light-years away, meaning we're seeing them as they were billions of years ago. But what lies beyond that? The observable universe is the region of space from which light has had enough time to reach us since the beginning of the cosmos. Right now, its estimated diameter is around 93 billion light-years. But this isn't the edge of the universe, it's just the limit of what we can see. The actual universe could be hundreds, thousands, or even infinitely larger than what we can observe. Beyond this cosmic horizon, space could go on forever, filled with countless galaxies we'll never see because their light will never have enough time to reach us. To put this into perspective, imagine standing in a vast, foggy landscape. You can only see a certain distance ahead of you, but you have no way of knowing how far the land actually stretches. That's our situation in the cosmos. We can measure only what light has revealed, but we have no way of knowing how far the universe truly extends. Even more mind-bending is the possibility of a multiverse. The idea that our universe is just one of many, each with its own laws of physics, dimensions, and even alternate versions of reality. If this is true, then everything we know, the billions of galaxies, stars, and planets, might be just one small bubble in an endless sea of other universes. But even within our own cosmic bubble, the universe is not just a cold, empty void. It's filled with energy, motion, and a structure that eerily resembles something we see in nature. Could the universe itself be a living system? At first glance, the universe appears cold, vast, and lifeless, a place of endless darkness punctuated by stars burning in the void. But what if it's more than that? What if, instead of being a collection of random cosmic objects, the universe functions like a vast interconnected system, one that, in a way, resembles life itself? In biology, living systems share certain characteristics. They are highly organized, they adapt and evolve, and they exchange energy and information to maintain themselves. Now consider the universe. It is not static, it moves, changes, and grows. Galaxies form, merge, and evolve. Stars are born, they burn for millions or billions of years, then explode in spectacular supernova, scattering elements that create new stars and planets. The universe recycles its materials in a way that mirrors biological processes. Even more astonishing is the structure of the universe. When astronomers map out the distribution of galaxies on a cosmic scale, they don't find them randomly scattered. Instead, they form an intricate web-like structure known as the cosmic web, a vast network of filaments and clusters eerily similar to the neural networks of a brain. If we compare images of the human brain's neuron connections to a simulation of the cosmic web, the resemblance is striking. Could this suggest that the universe is more than just a vast, lifeless expanse? Some scientists even speculate that the universe might process information the way a living system does. Quantum mechanics suggests that particles only take definite states when observed, as if information itself plays a fundamental role in reality. Could the universe be aware in some way, or is this just an illusion created by the patterns we see? One thing is clear: the universe is not random chaos. It follows precise laws of physics, forming complex structures that evolve over time. From the smallest atoms to the largest galaxies, everything is interconnected in ways we are only beginning to understand. But if the universe shares characteristics with life, could it also possess consciousness? Could it be aware of itself in some way? Could the universe be conscious? It sounds like science fiction, but some of the greatest minds in physics and philosophy have entertained the idea. Could the universe itself be conscious? Could the vast, seemingly mechanical cosmos possess some form of awareness? Perhaps not like a human mind, but in a way we don't yet understand. One theory that supports this idea is panpsychism, which suggests that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, much like space, time, and energy. In this view, rather than emerging from complex brains, consciousness exists at every level of reality, even in the smallest particles. If this is true, then the universe as a whole could be a vast, interconnected mind, experiencing itself through the countless structures within it. Another perspective comes from quantum mechanics, where observation plays a mysterious role in shaping reality. In famous experiments like the double-slit experiment, particles behave like waves until they are observed, at which point they choose a definite state. Some physicists have speculated that this implies a link between consciousness and the fundamental fabric of the universe. Could it be that the universe is not just a passive stage for existence, but an active participant in shaping reality? Then there's the Gaia hypothesis, which suggests that Earth itself functions like a living organism, maintaining conditions suitable for life through self-regulating systems. If a planet can behave like a living system, is it possible that the entire universe operates under a similar principle, evolving as a kind of vast cosmic intelligence? Of course, there is no direct evidence that the universe is conscious in any way we would recognize. But the patterns we see, from the cosmic web's resemblance to neural networks to the mysterious role of information in quantum mechanics, suggest that the universe may not be as lifeless as it seems. If it does possess some form of awareness, even in a way we can't yet define, then what does that mean for us? If the universe is alive in some sense, if it is aware even on some incomprehensible level, then we are not just accidental byproducts of a cold, indifferent cosmos. We are expressions of the universe itself, capable of thinking, questioning, and even wondering about our own existence. So, what is our role in all of this? As the universe continues to expand and evolve, where do we fit into the grand cosmic picture? The universe is not static, it's constantly evolving, and so are we. But what does the future hold for both? As we look ahead, we see a timeline that stretches far beyond human existence, beyond even the lifespan of our sun, into an era where the universe itself may face its ultimate fate. In the near future, humanity stands at a crossroads. We have only just begun to explore space, but the possibilities are limitless. Will we become an interplanetary species, expanding beyond Earth to ensure our survival? Colonizing Mars, building space habitats, and exploring exoplanets may not just be science fiction. It may be necessary if we want to outlive the eventual destruction of our home planet. But even as we reach for the stars, the universe itself continues its slow but inevitable transformation. In the next few billion years, the sun will expand into a red giant, consuming Earth in its fiery death. By then, if humanity has survived, we may have moved beyond our solar system, finding refuge among the countless other stars in the galaxy. But even galaxies themselves are not eternal. As the cosmic clock ticks forward, galaxies will drift apart, stars will burn out, and the universe will grow colder and darker. This leads to one of the biggest questions in cosmology. How will the universe end? Scientists have proposed several possibilities. The Big Freeze. If the universe keeps expanding forever, all stars will eventually burn out, and the cosmos will become a vast, cold and lifeless void. The Big Crunch. If gravity overcomes expansion, the universe could collapse back in on itself, possibly leading to another Big Bang. The Big Rip. If dark energy continues accelerating the expansion, space itself could be torn apart at the atomic level. But what about us? Can intelligence survive the death of the universe? Some theories suggest that advanced civilizations could find ways to harness energy from black holes, transfer consciousness into digital or quantum forms, or even manipulate the fabric of reality itself. If intelligence is a fundamental part of the universe, could it find a way to persist beyond time itself? While we don't yet have these answers, one thing is clear: We are part of something far greater than ourselves. We are not just observers of the universe. We are participants in its grand story. Our existence, our curiosity, and our pursuit of knowledge are all ways in which the universe comes to understand itself. And so as we look up at the stars, we are reminded of a profound truth. The universe is unimaginably vast, but you are a part of it. Every thought you have, every breath you take, and every choice you make is a ripple in the cosmic ocean. Perhaps in some way the universe is not just watching, it is experiencing itself through you. For as long as humanity has gazed at the night sky, we have asked the same questions. Where did we come from? Why are we here? What is our place in the cosmos? Science has given us remarkable answers, revealing a universe more immense and mysterious than we ever imagined. But the deeper we look into space, the more we realize something profound. Our connection to the universe is not just about observation, it is about participation. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are the result of billions of years of cosmic evolution. The atoms that make up your body were born in the hearts of ancient stars, scattered across galaxies and reassembled into life. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your very existence are all part of a vast unfolding story, one that began with the Big Bang and continues to this very moment. The universe does not exist out there separate from you. You are the universe made conscious, capable of questioning, exploring, and understanding itself. Every time you wonder about your place in the cosmos, every time you look up at the stars with awe, you are experiencing the same mystery that has fascinated humans for centuries. And perhaps that is the universe's way of knowing itself, through you, through your thoughts, through your curiosity. As the universe expands, as stars are born and die, as galaxies drift across the endless void, you are part of it all. Whether life is rare or common, whether consciousness is a cosmic accident or a fundamental part of reality, one thing is certain. In this vast living universe, you matter. Your existence is a thread woven into the grand cosmic fabric, a fleeting yet significant moment in the endless flow of time. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember this. The universe is unimaginably big, but it would not be the same without you.